When I think of Filipino art, I think of a multifaceted medium because of the gamut of influences.
This is a complicated issue because as a country that had over 250 years of colonial experience, we didn't really have the capability or the privilege of embracing our art and culture. So when I look at Filipino art, you either look at the indigenous artwork, and then the other pieces, you see a long influence of Spanish culture infused into the art pieces.
And also the Asian elements of Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia, for that matter, China.
Now that there's almost 3 million Filipinos in the United States, it can take on a different meaning, which could be that the artist is Filipino, or the art reflects the experience of Filipinos in the United States.
When I got married, my best man purchased a bull statue from Ifugao country, and he brought it over. They're usually matching pair. It's usually a male and a female because they represent fertility in the rice field and the harvests. And so immediately the bull deity figure just connected.
Anita Magsaysay Ho. She's one of the modernists and one of the few female artists that have been recognized in the Philippines. So I'm just so pleased that you showcase her work. In particular because her subjects were women in their normal daily life. So women selling popcorn in this plaza. It's so typical.
I have to say the Christ figure, that Christ figure is so elegantly carved and painted. To me, when I look at it, I feel Christ's sadness, but also the serenity in his face is wonderful.
The black and white rendition of what appears to be a military person. I was active in the anti-martial law, anti-Marcos movement from 1972 to 1986. And there was a lot of effort to raise the awareness not only here, it was going on in the Philippines, and we still have the same conditions that's going on in the Philippines.
The Filipinos make up a majority of the Asian population in California. I think it's higher now than the Chinese population, I believe. So it should reflect the art collection accordingly.
The Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area as well, has one of the largest Filipino communities in the country. And so it's wonderful to see that diversity and reflected in the collection of the museum.
Filipinos have been in San Francisco for a long time. We're hidden by our Spanish surnames. We're not visible politically. We're misidentified and we're invisible to some degree. So it's important that we be acknowledged for the fact that we have been here since the turn of the 20th century, and the United States actually became a world power because of the Philippines.